The way you speak creates a positive or negative impression of you. Let's take a look at the commonly misused words that you should avoid. Literally. Literally means exactly and without exaggeration. However, it is used by many of us to exaggerate a point. So when you say, "I literally died," although you meant to say, "I nearly died," but what you are actually saying is, "I exactly died." Etc. The correct spelling and pronunciation is etc., wherein the et is Latin for and, while cetera means the other things. However, it is widely mispronounced as etc. Supposedly. Supposedly is generally mispronounced as supposably, as many people find it easier to say, but the correct spelling and pronunciation is supposedly with a d, which means according to what is generally assumed or believed but may or may not be true. Peremptory. Peremptory, which means leaving no opportunity for refusal, is often confused with the word preempt, that means to prevent, and many people pronounce it as peremptory, which is wrong. Espresso. Again, often mispronounced as espresso, but the correct spelling and pronunciation is espresso with a s, even if you get your order really fast. Height. Many times people get confused and pronounce height as height, tacking on the th, because of the similar words length and width. Adverse versus averse. These two words are commonly confused with each other because they both indicate to something negative. However, adverse means unfavorable, like, "I had an adverse reaction to orange juice," whereas averse means having a feeling of dislike, such as, "John is averse to hard work." If you haven't done so, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you. Affect versus effect. These two words can be tricky to differentiate, but keep in mind that affect is usually a verb. For example, "I wonder how rain will affect the cricket match," and affect is a noun that means the result of something. For example, "Due to the effect of medication, he is feeling drowsy." Irreverent versus irrelevant. Irreverent means to not take something seriously, such as, "I don't like your irreverent attitude towards your studies," whereas irrelevant means not pertinent, like, "This fact is interesting but irrelevant to the case." Premise versus premises. Often people think that premises is the plural form of premise. However, premise means an assumption, whereas premises is a building and surrounding lands. Anyway. Although it may seem like quite a small issue, but often people use the word anyways, while the correct formal word is anyway. There versus there. People often get confused between these two sound alikes. but in reality, there refers to a location, whereas there is a possessive pronoun. Irregardless. Although irregardless is a real word and it has a specific use in particular dialects, it is not part of standard English. Therefore, while writing or speaking in formal places, you should use regardless instead. Otherwise, you might be considered as poorly educated. Tell us in the comments about more words that people get generally confused about. Subscribe right now and press the bell icon for more such interesting videos.